I'm here with Mark Verheiden. He's the co-executive producer of the new series Falling Skies. What is Falling Skies about?
Falling Skies is about the aftermath of an alien invasion. It's 6 months after the actual sort of shock and awe attack, and it's about the formation of a resistance, trying to figure out a way to fight back. But I think beyond that, also trying to figure out a way to hold on to the things that make them human.
What sets Falling Skies apart?
It's about figuring out and understanding our adversaries. We've had 6 months now of sort of being on the run and coalescing in these units. Now it's about who are our adversaries. They do not talk to us. They do not speak. How do we even begin to fight back? But then the second part, I think, is the very human story of people trying to come together and find friendships and hold on to their family. And then how do we come up with a plan to survive on our own world, take our world back?
You play Tom Mason. Can you tell me who he is and what he's all about?
He was a former tenured history professor at Boston University, father of 3, who was widowed in this alien invasion and now finds himself trying to keep his 3 boys together and alive in the context of being given the greater responsibility of protecting and leading a group of 300 civilians into a very uncertain future.
And this is obviously a very character-driven science fiction title. What are your relationship to the other characters as Tom Mason?
There's very subdued sexual tension between Tom Mason and Anne Glass, who's played by Moon Bloodgood. She's the doctor in our little camp of survivors. And he stands almost diametrically opposed to the guy who's the real military commander, played by Will Patton.
Maybe half the vehicles, half the fighters go back, get the food, and then they catch up?
Yeah, that sounds great. Who's going to lead them? You?
Who is Anne Glass? What's she all about?
Anne Glass is a pediatrician. She lost her son and her husband during the invasion, and she kind of bonds to Noah's character and fights for the civilians. Like, she's there, she's taking care of everyone, making sure everyone's healthy, very calm, very zen-like woman. And she has somewhat of a romantic twist with Noah's character.
So what are we doing? Running? Regrouping? Just hope Porter knows what he's doing.
Post-invasion, what is Hal's relationship like with his dad?
Post-invasion, he's like a 17-year-old kid. You know, he's a little bit of a rebel. You're going to see that throughout the series. Then one of the cool arcs is he kind of comes into a man, and their relationship is, he's very conservative, and I'm more of a go-getter, and he kind of reels me in sometimes. I get him fired up other times. It's always fun to play somebody with a little rebellious side who's still a good guy. I really like the family dynamic of this series. I feel like that's what kind of sets it apart from other series that are like aliens and stuff. It's not so much based on the aliens. It's like we have this human drama, and then on top of it, they're aliens.